Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. As you can see, we've already started here.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So with big header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? He's in a great position here. It's a good-looking delivery. Bale. Now, what about a counter-attack? Spread out to the left. Hazard could try cutting inside here. And it's Seedorf. Pass somewhat off target. For Veron. And this is Bale. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Hazard. Cristiano Ronaldo tries a shot! Nedved is there to clear. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And they've got rid. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Ibrahimovic. They get a throw in. Now the delivery. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's played it back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Chance to deliver. He's got full! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. He can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been slipped through. Nedved. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Seedorf looking to penetrate opposition lines. Ferdinand. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Lahm. Lahm takes a look up. Cross into the box. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, good take in a good area. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Wriggles his way through. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a fine interception. Milan are looking to go forward now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's quick to snatch it back. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Pele, and it's Nedved. Nedved going full steam down the flank. Azar. And it's Seedorf.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Azar. Hazard. Seedorf. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Temps additionnel,
Nedved.
1 minute.
Looking to play him in. Ferdinand lays it forward. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 23. Le
So
numéro
off we go
24.
once more.
Luis Suarez.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he's onto this. That's a decent clearance. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's going to go a long way. And here's Dembele. Paris Saint-Germain do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He has a look. Oh, what a climb! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in...
Chance for a shot! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Hullet. Maldini cuts it out. Azar, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Nedved carries the ball down the right. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. Nedved. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Hullet. Big chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Both
16.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Le
benches.
numéro 21. Ibrahimovic. Le numéro 26.
Colère.
À leur place, le numéro 10.
Maradona has it out wide and in space.
Le numéro 18. Le numéro 5.
Here's a corner, good chance. Corner number 3 coming up. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, super ball! Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now that's well seen too. Maradona. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just about up to 75 minutes. That's a nicely shaped ball. Plenty to aim at here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Dembele gets into a good position. Played into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good alertness. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Roberto Carlos. That's a sharp pass. That's been cut out, well played. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cross to the back post. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vinicius Junior. Maldini. Nicely shaped ball. Good ball over the top.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now the cross. Collar! Harmlessly behind. Van Dijk is there and he can pick it up. Collar is flagged offside. Caught offside that time. And that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Bullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Attention, attention. Le
How would you
trafic-
summarise what... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Milan AC.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
How he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat...
Up he goes! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. That has been cut short. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Pelé. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Messi. That is lovely. Tries to cross. Nicely weighted ball, well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
That was very necessary. And it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross to the back post. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Spread out to the left. Oh, well played. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pelé. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. That's an excellent interception.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that has put paid to that. Some really good ball movement. Tries to pass it through. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for options for movement. And he shoots!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Cross needs to be good. And it's claimed by the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Paris Saint-Germain have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. There's the start of the second half. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a one-goal lead. We always look the favourite there.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Opts to play it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lahm is onto this. Oh, well measured. He's onside. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Out of play for a throw. Messi. Paris Saint-Germain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Bale. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. This is Dembele. Lahm going face-to-face with his great rival. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Played down the flank. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort...
Could be danger here. Great chance! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 16.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that was vital. Now it's Dembele. And he's picked it up out wide. Ignori is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Roberto Carlos. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Changement en cours.
And he's running through. Can he finish? Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Now it's Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's burst, decent chance! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's a mighty! Oh, off the bar! And he's managed to get rid. And that's been won straight back. Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Messi. Can he get it through? Now it's Messi. That's a sharp pass. Bergomi has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Over to the left. And this is Roberto Carlos. He is through here.
Paris Saint-Germain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Temps additionnel,
Nesta.
3 minutes.
That looks a decent ball. Pull it. Nesta. Collar. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, there's the clearance. Well seen. Saw that coming. And that's that. Paris Saint-Germain illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
Chers spectateurs, voici
Any
venu le
reflections
moment
on what
de
you've
votre
seen,
grande
Jim?
tombola.
Paris Saint-Germain just
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Paris Saint-Germain, Italie.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Oh, cracking ball. And the shot! Goal, Italy! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So, a breakthrough already. Knocks it into space. Oh, good-looking ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's good vision. No luck with that dink over the top. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Gullit. He has found a way through. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely shaped ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Gullit. And here's Mbappe. Vieira. Threads one in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, this looks sharp. Italy have it back and can go again. Mbappe goes steaming forward. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's found a way through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rooney plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Van der Sar trying to keep this in.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Great vision. Now there's a fine ball.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Vieira just eases him off the ball. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Aim forwards.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Cruyff.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he's gone backward here. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Van Dijk lays it forward. And it's Messi. Can he get it through? And he's certainly on... And a shot! He's trying to hit the front line here. And they win it back again. Nedved. Rooney. And here's Rooney. Italy trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because...
Oh, shooting chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Aimed beyond the defence. Great chance! Early ball out from the back. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vieira. And here's Cruyff. Nedved. And it's Messi. Back into the middle. Played back. Veron. He's shifting through the gears. Climbs up big. They've scored! And this is getting better and better. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Italy are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15.
So off we go once more.
Rounet.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want...
And he's let fly! Vieira. Paris Saint-Germain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And a chance! Off the post! Maldini. Lovely bit of skill. Nedved. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Lahm. Can he get on the end of this? Dembele looking to get on the end of this. Mbappe. Cruyff. Messi in acres of space out wide. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nedved charging forward, the ball at his feet. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Dembele receives it in a wide position. Vieira. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Veron. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Cruyff. Veron. A lot of space. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 16.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an
He gets big! It's in! Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Still trying to make a game of this. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Tries to pass it through. It's a good-looking delivery. Good work on the right flank here. Looking for options for movement. Maldini is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Yeah. Italy looking to pass their way through. Takes a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Paris
26.
Saint-Germain making another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Tries to play it through. Fired deep to big header! He arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Italy finding their passes, and it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Yeah.
Bellingham really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Hullet. He's through, now is he in? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. He is through here. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now, oh, what has happened here? Now it's Seedorf. Bale, he's picked his way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Look at the spec, there's the shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss. Great defending, strong and determined. That's that, the end. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Long ball looking to counter. Pelé. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. That is good strength. And it's Van Dijk. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. That is ended up in no man's land. Great vision. And he shoots! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Yeah. And back to the goalkeeper. And he cuts out the supply. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Ibrahimovic! Oh, nearly, but not quite. The Netherlands do have a chance to counter here. Cruyff gets into a good position. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the counter is on. Gattuso. And here's Ibrahimovic. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Gattuso. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Pelé. And this is Cruyff.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's clever. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Oh, they could break here. Nesta gets a foot in and wins the ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lahm knocks it into space. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a promising position. Now the cross. And a chance! In he goes again! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Lahm will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. This looks promising. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Ronaldinho. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Lahm. Nice looking ball. Lahm, he is wide and looking to get onto this. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Thuram. And the first half is done. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Paris Saint-Germain really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Paris Saint-Germain ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Pass is coming off in quick chance! And that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started.
Everything here will gravitate towards Jan Koller. He's not the fastest or the most sophisticated, but he holds up play so strongly.
And if you've got him in the side, you're going to play to him.
Very much so. His height just dictates his game.
It's a really well-measured ball. Cafu. Cross goes in there. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him. Faced a real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming, and it's played forward. And the pass is intercepted. Great ball, and Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolutely...
Bullish header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Foot in. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? Good hit, kept the keeper honest.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Pelé goes short. Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lahm clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Pelé plays it short. Nedved, oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pelé. And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. Lahm with the short one. And that's in. Climbs up big! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Certain, searing, and imperious.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Nedved. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's going up front in a hurry. Back to the keeper it goes. And he's intervened well there. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. It's a promising position. Ball comes in. Ferdinand can get it clear. Oh, they can break here. Looking for the run. Nesta cuts out the pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cristiano Ronaldo just eases him off the ball. And it's Lahm. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Crossed into the box. Nesta tries to clear. And this is Rooney. Shot a goal! He has done it!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So is this the start of a comeback? Paris Saint-Germain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That is good alertness. And this is Ronaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cafu is in a really good position out wide. Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. That's been cut out, well played. Vieira, spread neatly. Cafu, excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Nesta gets over and intercepts. Lahm. Stood up well to him there. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for options for movement. He's through here. And the finish! Really well taken goal. The second half sparked straight into life. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dembele. Now it's Gullit. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's Lahm. Lahm. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's a mighty effort! He's scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
We have got changes here from
Number
both sides,
8.
in fact.
Rooney.
Well, that has
Coming on
changed
the
the
field,
dynamic somewhat.
Number 13,
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and
Number
really kill the
17,
game off completely.
Gullit.
Quickly taken.
Substitutions
Lahm.
taking place.
All driven towards big header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Can he get it through? Lahm plays it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Koller. And now the breakaway. Oh, it's Dembele. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aims beyond the defence. And he's found a way past. Cafu has it out wide and in space. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Ferdinand. Coming on the field is number 4, Chow.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Gullit. Threads one in. Cafu deals with that comfortably. Drogba is herring after that one. Vieira. It's played through for him. Lovely feet. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that's the keeper's ball. Nouri. Strong running down that left flank. Roberto Carlos is wide and looking to get onto this. And he gets rid in a hurry.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the keeper's got it again. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now he's got space here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Gullit. Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is lovely. Ball swung in. He can get that clear. Now who's going to be first to this? And this is Dembele. Roberto Carlos. Incoming. Up he goes! It's in! A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping...
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin.